Let's move it up to currently to today, right? Now, all of a sudden, Trump gets in position. All the radicals who are responsible for what? Destroying our people, black people in the community. Once they seen that this pendulum swung the other way, I'm speaking of all of their straight, let me show you. All of their figureheads under Marxist ideology that was using us as a proxy to destroy us, to keep us destroyed, and as a result of that, it keeps them in power. No sooner as Trump got in position, what did they do? The paymasters they put over our communities. Well, this is what happened to them, starting with Rosie O'Donnell. The whole Margaret Sanger lesbian-led Marxist agenda that they use to destroy our women, to destroy our families through family court and all of that. No sooner as Trump got in position, what happened? Rosie O'Donnell moved to Ireland.
Rosie is out of here.
Peace.
The TV personality has fled the USA and is now living in Ireland. She reveals she made the move 5 days before Trump's inauguration.
Moved here on January 15th, and it's been pretty wonderful. I have to.
All of a sudden, they leave the country, folks. Rosie O'Donnell leaves. And guess who leaves also? Ellen DeGeneres. Not Ellen DeGeneres, Ellen DeGeneres. Who even Oprah Winfrey had to move over for, to give her the spotlight. To bring in the gay movement.
I'll walk away really when I stop having fun. I mean, there's some cray stuff happening.
Ellen and Portia, according to multiple reports, are moving to England, putting their Montecito house on the market, and they plan to never come back.
After a lifetime of caring, I just can't anymore.
Isn't that something? All of the paymasters that was over the business that decimated our communities now have taken the money out of our community through their NGOs and are seeking refuge outside the country. What say you there? What you think about this?
Hey, sounds like they got the bag and got out of Dodge.
Right? So why? See, we're going to quantify this scripturally, folks. You don't know, brothers and sisters, it's because you're waking up. If they cannot control us, folks, they're no longer useful to the elite powers who have paid them to keep us on the bottom. So now, Trump and them, they're switching the funding now. Now, as long as you can utilize us through criminality to push a negative image, they will pay these liberals to keep us on the bottom. They're useful. But when they see crime going down, you see Trump is over there, but crime is at a 30-year low. We're not killing each other like we used to when I was coming up. That ain't happening in our community. Because, let me tell you, folks, crime is down. Now, there's still petty crime due to our impoverished communities. People are shoplifting and little things like that. But the crime that used to give us, I mean, the prison industrial complex that would give you 30 years, 100 years, no. That's why they're doing prison reform, folks. The criminality has went down. And I submit that I believe a lot of the criminality is going down. Not that we wish it was going all together, But a lot of it is going down not because of Trump, folks. We're living in a new generation where this generation and a lot of our people know that we're the children of Israel and that we are accountable to something greater than ourselves. And we're getting, as a people, more on code. And that in of itself is decimating the world economy to a degree where now they must bring in the boots. No more proxy war behind crazy liberals because we're not falling for it anymore, especially the men. We say, okay, go ahead and radicalize our women if you want, but you're gonna be with those women. Okay? If you radicalize them, you're not going to be able to use them as tools to destroy us. So what we're going to see, and listen to what I'm telling you, we're going to see an uptick, a serious uptick on lesbian domestic violence. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's going to be an uptick on that because at one time money was flowing. And the belts are getting tightened right now. And a lot of women who not even lesbians like that was getting with some of these lesbians just because these lesbians was paying a few bills. Right? So when we know these sisters weren't lesbians, they got children. They got fathers of their children. But they did what they could, not that we agree with it, to sustain some of their bills. But what happens when the purse strings dry up, when not even the lesbians who went to school to get certain jobs can take care of these women?
DEI drawn up.
DEI. So even the sisters that tolerated that, like, I might as well be with a man because I didn't want to be with you anyway and you're broke. So then at that point, there will be an uptick. These women are going to be, and tell you right now, they're going to be, a lot of sisters, they're going to have to go dark and get away and change their phone number and all that, because when it all comes out, a lot of these lesbians are going to be trying to take sisters out. Watch what I'm telling you. LGBTQ was the social army that would be utilized to decimate what was left of believers in our community. But without money, our sisters ain't going for it. Okay? They're not going for it. Like I say it all the time, and it's just the way it is. Women reserve the right to change their mind at any time. Right? So, hey, change your mind for righteousness. Right?
Yeah, like if I'm gonna be with someone broke, I might as well be with a broke man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with a woman, so.
So that's where it's going, especially when the top lesbian generals have left. You know, they have left the battlefield.
They've done their job, right?
Yeah, the top lesbian generals has left the battlefield. Okay, they're like, you on your own, right? Now, hit that like button. It's about to get good up in here. Now, I need y'all to check this out, folks. Real quick. How do we know the GDP of the whole world is predicated on our people and keeping our people entrenched permanently at the bottom? I need you to think of all the programs you see for our community. The so-called help program that doesn't exist like you see it in the suburbs. I need y'all to think about this real quick and look at the people who are behind these programs. Think about it. HIV programs, mental health programs, AIDS, HIV, what else we have here? Domestic abuse programs, food programs, shelter programs. Now, I need you to think about all these programs they need in place. Why? Because they never seek to solve these issues. So they need the programs in place to service the people that they've actually caused to be what? Deprived, under deprivation and poverty. Now, if you can create these issues of an impoverished criminal element, now it justifies all your programs you have, not to fix the problem, see? But to be a facilitator to help some of the people that comes through your programs. So if there's no crime, no abuse, no diseases, none of this, then the government cannot justify what? Putting money into your non-government organizations. See? That's why the Democrats are losing their stuff right now. Because they know their position in society. Their position in society is to keep the children of Judah down. That's what they're paid for. And if they can't do it, then what? They're useless. Because the economy banks on what? You got it. God's people entrenched at the bottom. The Bible. Is it hard to understand?
When it comes to reading the Bible, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that this is the Word of God.
The seals have been broken, and the truth is here.
And when we go throughout the scriptures, when we go throughout extra biblical records, we find that the language that God employed, that He used to create the heavens and the earth, was the Hebrew language.
Christ said, I came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But yet no one, no religious leader, no religious church out there anywhere can now identify the 12 tribes of Israel. Can we? God is quite simple, but it seems as if man makes understanding Him hard.
What are those mysteries?
The truth of your book and the truth will make you free. The Hebrew and Bible Academy. You're invited.